Hey guys, what's going on? It's Klaireeberry, and I'm here today to bring to you the Divine Masculine reading. This could be the Divine Masculine inside yourself or the relationship. I like to look at it definitely both ways will help you in your process here. Okay, let's just jump right in. The answers you need are coming. Okay, we've definitely been feeling this build, okay? And right now, we're still going to be in this process, this full moon. We just got out of our full moon. Still definitely experiencing the effects of our full moon, okay? And this is patience, okay? See, it's like the answers you need are coming. In fact, I've been saying this, you know, we need to be patient. We need to be in it for the long run and not just trying to get the quick answers like our society conditions us to want and always be looking for, okay? Your dreams are blooming, and they're blooming more rapidly than you even realize, but you still need to have nurture your dreams, nurture yourself, okay? Nurture, this is such a freaking Virgo card, is this not, to you guys? Oh my gosh. You know, our sun is in Virgo. We have Mercury in Virgo until this Saturday. We're just feeling very, you know, and there's so many other planets. You know, you have still a lot of outer planets in Capricorn, stellium going on. So it's a good time to get grounded, okay? It's a good time to get grounded, especially as we have all this Venus squaring Mars energy that we're going to be working with at the beginning of the week here. Anyways, I'm just going to take some underlying here. Okay. So it's like, I feel like over the past, Divine Masculine has thought that they were like pretty good, you know, like they were in charge of their emotions. They thought they were basically conquering their emotions, okay? It's almost like they thought they were just going to rule over their emotions, you know, and tell their emotions what to do. And I think over time, there's like this slow realization that you can't just strong arm your emotions into doing what you want them to do. If you're truly going to be in charge of yourself, in charge of your emotions, which, you know, let's face it, it's epidemic that people are not, I mean, that's a very hard thing to do. In fact, I would say one of the most hardest things in the world to do, okay? But also most rewarding. Because once we kind of realize, you know, and once we truly get better at using our emotional gifts, okay? Using your emotional, and I say emotional gifts, I'm not even talking like, oh, any kind of claircognizance or whatever, clairsentience. I'm talking about just using them as the gifts that they are to lead you to the healing that needs to be done. I mean, here's how it works. You run basically this, you have the same energy surrounding your emotions and your thoughts throughout your life as you did ever since you experienced trauma. So you go through your life doing repeated cycles. This is your baggage, you know, you don't even know it, but you're running the same stories in your head. So you're having the same experiences in your head. Okay. And this is why we're taking this time of separation. We're taking this time of growth. We're taking this time of learning here. That's why you guys are here. You know, that's why you're getting the program. That's why you're doing the work. That's why you're getting these readings, you know, and thank you. I love you guys who get the readings, and, you know, you'll get repeated readings, and it is a lifestyle. You understand this is not something you do, solve something and then go back to being. But thankfully it's not requiring, it's not going to require anything that isn't right for you or anything that you don't really need to do anyway. This new beginning, if you let it be, it can be your everything here, you know? And again, it's kind of how patient are you willing to be? The longer you wait, not necessarily, but the more progress you let happen before, you know, trying to move on, okay? And again, we might be in this stage, you know, releasing, okay? Because we're uncovering what's real, what's true, what's really inside here, what's really down there. We were trying to overcome it And I think slowly during this new beginning, we are coming to realize, and we need to realize, that again, we have all the answers inside. The very thing we're trying to shut away, our feelings, the very thing that we're trying to shut away is the very thing that will save us. Now, why does our culture not value feelings? Why does our culture say that especially men should be so strong and simply push their feelings down? Why? Not a coincidence, okay? People are trying to rule us. People are trying to have us dependent on them. Money and power, that's all they care about, right? The only way, that we can truly get out of all of that side, this is what it's all about. This is actually a huge reading, not just personally, but, within society for us waking up, This is such an accurate depiction of what is going on right now. Stay strong, stay patient, keep working and doing, it's like, don't give up. Keep tending that garden. Keep tending the things that you need to tend to here, which is the change, the growth. This card is amazing. I'm loving it. You have to water those plants. You have to water those seeds or they will not grow. Okay? Let's get into the nitty gritty here. What the heck is Divine Masculine? What is their energy towards this Divine Feminine? Okay. So they're seeing you change. They're seeing you change a lot. And it's kind of intimidating. It's kind of intimidating. There's a little bit of fear that if you change too much, you're going to leave them behind. And also on the flip side, it's kind of like, can I even keep up with Divine Feminine? But they still, even though they have that fear, they still have the want, the spark, and kind of there may be a plan here, okay, of action, okay, that is starting to rapidly take hold here and that may be already in the works in some levels. Again, it may not be one of those real obvious things, like you see things changing, but it's still things are changing even though it doesn't feel like it, okay? It's kind of like they see you as like very busy, okay? Doing it seems like really like selfless work for other people. It's like that's what they're noticing out of you right now. And I'm not sure if that is going with their opening of their emotions here. But they may also be having this sentiment that you're making things harder for them, which kind of goes along with our strength card that we've been getting all year and this rising dignity that we're leading into, because we need to get out of that codependent nonsense, where we will never reach enlightenment, much less be with our person, okay? They might see you as caring a little bit too much about what people think, making things harder on yourself to like please other people. But also this speaks to their wanting to act and to show you something and perhaps show others something about you, if that resonates, okay? So about the relationship, okay, they're feeling like the relationship, yeah, they're feeling like the relationship in all of its glory, I feel like it's always been too much of this or too little of that, Literally, this is speaking more than it usually does to like an actual drinking problem, okay? So it's kind of coming through that they're seeing that like the excess, here's what it is. It's back up to this again. It's not necessarily a drinking problem, but it's probably here's how it is. When you are running from your emotions, it takes a lot, especially as your emotions like really need to be dealt with and they start to try to come out stronger and stronger, then you have, a chance to like deal with it, but it becomes stronger and stronger. And your emotions, if you really are trying to escape them, when your emotions get stronger and stronger like that, you have to have something like alcohol or drugs to push them down, or you won't be able to keep yourself from processing it. Because it's like the body. If you just take away the trauma, your body will naturally attempt to heal itself. It's just you getting in your own way. You guys are both somehow getting in your own way here. This is coming through. Reading for both, absolutely. Read this for, you may have to watch it again or just watch it with both in mind. You're working to please other people, okay? Possibly people who don't even matter. It might be close people though. But again, there's like something about communication that can be had and kind of clear some of this up, I think, okay? But yeah, there's this knowing, there's this kind of knowing energy that hiding from your emotions is getting in the way of the relationship, okay? So this is speaking to inner child healing. Do the shadow work, go to the shadow work playlist, go to the program, just get the program, goes through the holistic law of attraction, shadow work, and the inner child healing, which is what we need to do. We need to get on the inner child, we need to get on the shadow work, but then go deeper into the inner child healing. We've got to start dealing with some of these hurts, some of these, whatever's getting stuck here in our emotional bodies. And of course, it has to do very closely with what we're thinking. Okay, this is how we get to a new beginning. We have to clear this gunk out. We have to go within. Of course, we have the doorway card here. We have to be able, this is the justice. This is knowing, and having basically the guts, to give the response that needs to be given. Okay. To look at the results clearly. Again, we're not trying to run from our problems, run from justice, and keep things, we have to be on both sides of it. We can't judge others. Can't just be judging somebody else. And there's a lot of like really, it's not a tendency, but it's like it's almost like this pull, this like flirtatious idea of going back, to this old way of doing things, going back towards just neglecting our emotions. I'm telling you, when you neglect your emotions, you stunt, any type of growth, and you just make things really, really hard on yourself. And it's like you're not in tune with yourself. So you don't even know what you really want. You don't even know what you're really working for. You're basically just like spinning your wheels. Okay. So emotionally, it's like your person, I feel like, just knows, and here's the thing, since divine masculine's usually not, they're just not that good, in working with their emotions. Doesn't mean they're not feeling them. Okay. So sometimes, here I'm saying something, this and this and that, and may not be what you're feeling or seeing from them. Well, on one hand, you're seeing and feeling what you expect to see and feel. And on the other hand, divine masculine may be feeling things that they're not quite able to really express or to make it a habit that they are expressing now. Okay. But I think they definitely are focused and thinking, and even starting, this is new that we have, that they're starting to work. They're starting to do something. They're starting to work towards this relationship. Again, you may or may not see little steps. Okay. And guys, when you start to see the little steps, the little buds, that those first steps where your divine masculine is taking a step, opening a door, initiating communication, whatever it is, saying I'm sorry or something, even in the smallest way, we have a tendency in this culture to really poo-poo it if it's not, grandiose. And I want to say that sometimes that's not the way it works, especially divine masculine has to kind of gain some confidence in that area. They have to kind of get their training wheels off, before they can really go. And if you poo-poo them before they even start, that's not going to make them want to keep going. We have to understand they're not used to some of this stuff. And so again, celebrating any little milestone is always the best thing you can do, especially as far as the holistic law of attraction. Again, I do have a holistic law of attraction playlist and a shadow work playlist. Also, the Twin Flames Talks playlist is really important. You want to go ahead and just watch like all of those videos. Seriously, just go through them all. You can put them on while you're doing the dishes or whatever. Go through all the playlists to get closer into union. And when you've done all that, then you get the program, or just get the program now because it's more hard hitting and like the answers are right there in a specific order. But it's up to you. Okay. Either way, watch the videos. We have to go within here. If we do not go within, We are selling ourselves short. We are doing ourselves a huge disservice. This is the true wisdom, okay? And it's been coming, this card specifically has been coming up a lot as we move into this fall. A lot, okay? We still have, I mean, even though, you know, like I said, full moon is technically over, we're still going to carry this energy into these next few weeks. We're still going to, you know, we're still, really honestly, the couple days after the full moon, you know, it's just kind of like regrouping in a way. But I've got a lot to talk about soon, so we'll have more videos again tomorrow. Thanks so much for all the likes, shares, subscribes, comments, etc. It really helps with the algorithm. Much love, many blessings. Hope you guys are doing great. Don't forget to stay in that bliss bubble and put yourself first. Even though you're part of the twin flame, you have to put yourself first. Fill your love cup up, because that's what you have. That's what you can control. And go within to get the answers to really find the truth here, and it's going to bring this relationship together. It's going to bring success to the relationship in more ways than one. Not just getting together. That's not the only success you're going to have. Okay? A lot of clarity, a lot of answers. Stay grounded. Nurture those dreams and have patience. Have patience with your person. Have patience with yourself. Forgive. Find, you know, it's like go within to find a way to forgive. Do the shadow work to forgive. It's so simple once you do it. So again, talk to you later. Bye.